Okay.
Hi, good to see you. I think everybody loved the bridge from San Francisco, huh?
No, I think it's the most seamless choice yes you can make.
I thought everybody want to go there. So how are you doing today? So good morning over there.
Yes. I expected that the rain. It was going to be rain soon.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
It's going to be rain over there?
yes, the sky is already dark, and there thunder somewhere. It's kind of rain a lot in these recent days.
Does that make you feel sad or what?
I know I love rain. I love
Oh,
rain.
okay. So let me tell me a little bit about yourself and thank you for being here today.
Yes. So a little information about myself is that I'm currently working as the full-time senior student at the University of Language and International Studies. And if I can use a word to describe myself, I'll say ambitious. I kind of like have big goals and vision that I want to achieve. And so I think that if I can have a chance to work in the startup like to strive, it can really be a really helpful experience for me.
Yeah, I actually read through your own visions that you used to work and teach English for student back there. So
Yeah,
maybe that's the reason why that you have something ingrained in you when you was little. And now you maybe met someone that have similar goals or maybe bigger and you want to be a part of it. And I
yeah,
really appreciate for your thoughts to join us because most of people will either to apply to gain experience and they're okay with all the internships out there, but I think you have goals for yourself and learning objective to be here and work or even spend your time with someone that have similar goals.
yeah.
So there's, to be honest, there's so many startup out there and they might have a similar goals like me. So why you decided to just like shoot it a try or what was in your thought?
Well, so I accidentally that find out about your company position. So when I when I read through your vision and what you want to do for the future and what your goals is, I feel like I can relate to it. And the more I learn about your company, the more that I respect you because that not because that after watching so many videos of you interviewing other candidates, I feel like that you really care about other people dreams and goals, and that you really want to help them pursue what they want, and you appreciate your employee. And yeah, that I actually, in my opinion, I don't actually care much about the company, but I think that matter is that the owner of the company, the mindset that they have and what they want for their employee, that I think is the most respect that I have for you. So I decide that I will try and work with your company.
Well, thank you for sharing that. That's really sweet of you. And I can hear a bit shaking and tears. I'm not sure it's in your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm glad that someone really actually see it. And then I also hope that this will also help you and the other people because if not, I it's just something that I feel that I cannot achieve. And there's so many reasons behind, but maybe when we have a chance to know more about each other, I can tell you guys or shares where I'm coming from. So I can really like that. But to be honest, someone that fully understand this type of visions it's really tough. And there's so many things. And then as long as you can have a little bit similars, you even can write better than me or use your skill even though you have zero knowledge about it. But so you need a mentor out there to teach. And because you have that ambitious or ambitions in yourself, then you can actually even think more better, create out there ideas than me, and even contribute and combine with the other people, because we all here learning something new. So, and you mentioned in here that in your letter that you don't have that much of experience in marketing. To be honest, I don't really care about that, to be honest, because there's so many different definitions about marketing. It just really depends on how we want to spread out the word out there, right? So either marketing is word of mouth or digitals or even like podcasts or so many things. I just need to figure out if I what you like and why you decided to choose marketing interns. Is that something that you really like want to pursue in the future, or what was the reason?
So that in the future that I want to establish a startup for my own. So I think it's really matter if you have experience in marketing, because I think it's that kind of the bridge that can connect your company to other people out there. So that if you can work out marketing, so you will have your company thrive in the future, will grow in the future. So I think that is the reason why I choose to decide to apply for marketing intern. To be honest, I kind of like uh, I want to do graphic design because I love design, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that I am that much professional for graphic design. So I just choose marketing intern.
Got it. Okay. But the thing is, nobody are professional here. Everybody are mostly are interns, because basically for me, it just I do really like really looking for someone who have experience. But some people do have experience, but their mindset is not there with the visions. So it doesn't matter. I have so many people apply from like FBT or been working for graphic designs, or they have full experience for years in Vietnam, and they make money already. So when they interview with different founder before I have, they told us that they don't care about the vision. They're only here to make money. And 45 minutes for the interview is ridiculous. So from that, it's not really showed us that that's the person we're looking for. We're looking for someone who humble to learn, and zero experience, but they have the willingness to learn. That is matter the most. I'm not really want to work with a person who has so arrogant about like I'm good at this and that, but they have zero empathy or something for the other people or actually what they're doing. It's just a waste of time with that type of people. And then and you don't want to surround with that type of person, because I don't know, for me it's just not my working style. So I would rather to have someone that have zero experience, so we can learn together, train in the working style, and then but feel the same way about something, so we even have more drive and fire in our body to work. So I that's why I decided to shoot with interns, not because I want to save money, but I just want to save time. Save time with people who really can connect, because time is money. And the most people like interns, you guys still want to learn new things, so it's also easier for me to actually like collaborate with you guys and train you guys and teach or even shares and learn something new from younger generation, because most of my target audience or markets are younger generation, right? Not people who only 35 above, because it's not in the target audience market. So I decided to just switch all the intern because they just really humble and thirsty to learn. Because I work with the people, they just so much and get me feel like, okay, why the reason I'm here and teaching you and you only care about the money here? Then you don't appreciate for my time or what. So yeah, so that's why I'm sure for it. So just want to let you know, you might think that you're not good with design, but I'm still want to see your work because it's the place for most people. I told my interns are they can join different teams at the same time, so they can explore what they like. Because this is the age that you guys still figured out what to do, right? You're not even there yet to know what you do, so you have to try everything. So it's a place that I give people opportunity to do that. So you can do design, you can join in the design team and also do marketing. And it's especially if you want to become a business owner, you gotta know everything, not only
Yeah.
marketing. Maybe you're really, really good with marketing, but you don't have the products, you cannot manage people, you don't have the soft skill that persuade people that so they can follow you. Zero marketing is not gonna go anywhere. So that's just my experience. Maybe someone good at technology, right? They can do so many great things with their websites and stuff, but they have zero knowledge about business, or even they really bossy with their employee who gonna work for them, right? So I'm curious. It's like you want to start your own business. What is that about? If you don't mind asking, or you want to share.
Yeah. I'm planning that I have kind of like clear goal that in the next 3 to 5 years, I will try to open a logistic company.
Logistic.
Yeah, logistic. Um, and after 3 to 5 years, I will study abroad in the US so that I can learn more knowledge and know how to grow my business. And then I think that I will settle in the US because I always have this dream to live in the foreign countries. And then from the US, I will try to build my company into an international company. So that is my big goal, big dream out there.
Yeah, I mean, have a big visions or have a big dream is it's good. I'm glad that you see that yourself. So it's like how which year are you in school right now?
Uh, I'm the senior
Senior?
year.
So
Yes.
you have so you almost graduated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So will you gonna get BA degree with the English starting? But are
Yes.
you really like English or you just choose that because of something?
Well, I think that you can say that I'm only good at English.
Okay. Is that what you think?
I know it's actually the fact because that I'm not good at math. I'm kind of normal in literature, and English is the only outstanding subject that that I learned at school. So yeah, I'm just because I'm only good at English, so I choose to learn in an language university.
I
But I
see.
think it's nice.
Mm. So I think that's some really something common over there because they only I don't know, for some reason the education system over there only makes you think like, oh, either you choose chemistry or physicals, but I think you can do even better in that. English is just the tools for you to practice, right? But I think you
Yeah.
still haven't figured out your strengths yet. So maybe it's like who knows, you will discover that. But so if the plan is you finish your BA degree, then if you actually like planning to go to US will be continue education or like go higher, which is master degree, right?
Yes, master degree.
Mm. Um, Sometimes it's maybe a little bit difficult for me because I didn't go that route. I studied 3 years for university there in Hoa Sen University. but I give up 3 years there. I think it's like didn't worth it. So I failed from business school from Dongdaemun University. So I just have to go to Hwaseong University because I didn't really reach my grade. It was, I think the grade was 13.5 or something like that. 13.5 per 30. Yeah. So I choose the major at that just because I need to go to university, right? So I didn't really like it. And I know that I want to do something different. So I tried everything to come here in the US to start over because I feel like when I come here, I have opportunity to really discover myself and everything else. So it's like, why not to start over with the AA degree, associate, right? So yes, I start over with new degree, and then I think it's a better options to do so because you also can come here with study still speaking English for sure, but you might do something or explore something different that match with your strengths to study. So something maybe you can put that into a consideration. But I know some people will almost graduate and then they just keep go higher, but then sometimes it's hard for them to like go to get scholarship or come here for MBA degree or a master degree. But when we do research, we figured out because for me, I only aim for like people who come here for college because I went that way, so it's easier for me to show them. But there are so many people have a similar goal like you, or they almost graduate there, they want to go here for master. But just shoot the way because for me, it doesn't matter about like the degree when you get here, but everybody when they come here, they have a similar problems with finance and connections and everything like that. So you guys still other similar target audience. Yeah. So so let's see. Any question for me so far?
Not exactly because I spend so many time to learn about you and your company. So I kind of like feel like that I know a lot about your company. I don't think that I have any question.
Mm. So let me ask you, sometime I can forget. Do you know why I created jobs here for people who work with me?
Well, I believe that you have mentioned that before. You came to the US with like $700, yes, and then you struggle with relationship and finance out there, so that oh wait a minute, what I can I ask? Can I ask that your question again?
Yeah, so I asked that do you know why I created jobs for interns here or recruit the interns here?
Well, I think that yes, you have mentioned that because you want a candidate that they have like hungry for learn and they want to grow better in the future. Um, I think that you open job opportunity for interns because that well, I think that is the great resources for your community to grow and also for the intern too because that they can experience from the working with your company and they can learn from it, I think.
Hmm. Okay, let me clarify because that's why also for me, from the first round of recruiting until this point, this is the second round for that I hire people, right? I learned a lot from even my own marketing that the first round I had really clear target audience, but I thought the people who work with me they understand. So I didn't have a couple questions in there that they supposed to answer. Either they want to go to US to study or not. So right now I try to improve that so I can focus really clear on that. Let me explain to you. So most people don't understand, but the thing is, I create the jobs for interns. So whoever would work with me, not work for me, they work with me. They are my clients. And you guys are my clients, right? Because you guys have the intention to go to US. And do you know if you go to the US or even if you do application, how much does it cost in Vietnam?
I think it's like more than $100.
$100 for applications? No, like for the agency.
Agency, yeah. See, I did look through the agency because I'm not putting my trust in them, so I
I
never
see.
looked for them.
So that's why I have the research team, and then I was there. So usually the applications or the agency fees would rank around 1,500 to 4,000. Depends. And most people there, they don't have that much of money to go. And when you actually pay money for agency, I'm not sure, I don't want to say BS thing, but the majority problem is when they pay for those agency, right? They came here with zero knowledge about what the heck is about educational system here, the job here, how they can survive here. And it's like they even spend more than 1 tỷ baht in Vietnam to come here, right? And when they get here, they have no clue what the heck is going on. So the thing is, so definitely you work somewhere else, and if your parents is not even make like 2,500 per month, so how can you even pay for the applications? So the thing is, I create jobs for interns who work with me so they can work for their own dream and they pay for themselves, right? So you guys use the money. So at the beginning, because you got intern, you guys need to work and really even join the research team, join different every meetings with me so I can teach you guys the market there and then do training, right? You work for yourself. And when you gain enough knowledge that you can do the work yourself and even do better than what you're doing before, then I'm start paying you guys. And you guys can use that money either to support your own dream coming here to US, and then you save up money for applications, right? And when you come here, you can continue working to become a student mentor. You gotta have a community with you. So I saw the first problem is you can go work for different companies too to save money and pay for the application, but it's not related to your dreams. And then, but for this, you work for your own dreams and you pay for your own dreams. But if you work hard, then you make pretty good money for it. If you don't, then it's your choice. And then when you come here, you already know the process of how coming here. You guys are the person who do paperwork yourself, not me, based on what I learned, what I share to teach you guys. And you guys do your own research about that. And everybody learn that whole process. And I train you guys, and you guys still work to continue working. When you move here, I guide you guys how to start get a job here on campus or in school in the US. You still make money in there. You don't have to go work a nail salon or whatever that to survive here, right? Because you have to, when you come here, you gotta give up everything over there because the job not gonna follow you. So, but this job will continue following you to the US because it's the way for you to continue making money, right? If you cannot work for that, then it's like a scholarship for you. That's why I create scholarship. I didn't create salary. So it's a way because I was thinking like I wanted them to get in trouble if they actually going here and if someone figured out, then I pay you scholarship. You still have the right to get scholarship. I don't want you to lose the first right of your freedom that when you know that you come to the US, you cannot work out off campus. You know that?
No, I don't know that.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I know how to struggle because it's just not a money factor. Most people came here, they don't have money and they are not allowed to work at all. So you have a freedom in Vietnam, but if you come here, the one of the biggest freedom is working, the privilege of the human rights, but then you lost everything. You only allowed to work on campus only 20 hours a week. That's all. How can you survive if your parents are not rich? So the problem there solved because I created. So that's why I need to have a specific target audience and want to make sure that they know what they're doing. So that's why I don't want to hire people who they can still, like, I don't want to discriminate anyone. Like, oh, if you don't want to go to US, I'm not gonna hire you. I still okay for them to join, but then they might pass the age that going to US because they might graduated already. I don't think so. But as long as they still want to help the other people that have similar situation like them before, I still welcome them to join the team. But sometimes it's like when you work longer time and you think like, oh, I helping someone else, but I'm not helping me, then the drive is going down, So working for yourself is something. That's my marketing, and no one get that. So I have to explain it. And then one of my interns like, oh, if you have this, it's like it's not necessary that you write about like if people who have intention, what if they don't have it, they not sure yet, or they not really looking for something, then they not my target audience. Then my marketing has to be strong, like it's a filter. It's not wasting time of two people. And my application is like a long process that you need to write and then understand the vision before applying for the job. Someone actually asked me on the application or interview, I'm like, oh, can you explain your core values and vision or missions? I'm like, and she only scheduled a meeting, right? And I told my HR, you need to call her ASAP to confirm this because I cannot move forward if she asked me these questions. I mean, if she wants to know more, then I'm more willing. But if like she doesn't know anything, then I need to cancel. So that's why in the next, when you guys start joining, I also post like really long videos explaining about the visions or the business plan. For me, also, I'm trying to really learn how to present my idea. I'm still in the learning process, And then, but the thing is, I I also need to ask my mentor here, the coach here, to teach me how to rewrite it in the better way that people get it. So I've been a little bit changing my business plan one at a time, but then when they come and start going, then my goal is help 10 students going to US by next year. That we starting from around August, and then they start doing paperwork and everything around 4 months, and then they can plan. But 10 is the big number, but it's also it's the time. I mean, it's the time for me to build my products, which is my service, and whenever I teach you guys, right? So whenever, even 5 is like acceptable number, but 10 it's not that big though. But then I want to take it slow and really have to be sure that it's productive, and the product that I teach you guys are strong with enough information. I don't want to maybe like push people there too much, just reach my own goals, and but then I don't teach you guys enough knowledge before going there. Then it's not good for either. Right. So that's the question I want to ask you, because most people don't get my mind. And I sometimes I cannot explain myself on business plan, so I gotta say it, explain it.
So I think it's nice because that your mind is kind of like different from other people here. The founder of some company, they just want to earn some profit, and they want to have intern because they are cheap label, and they that can how to say it, gain something from them.
Yeah.
And didn't pay them anything, not giving them any benefits. So I think that I really respect you for having that mindset.
Oh, thank you. You are really emotional person. Are you Cancer?
Yeah. Yes.
You Cancer?
No, because that it's not very usual to meet someone that that you and I don't know that you have respect for them
Mm.
and you really like what they say and I don't know, just don't mind me.
Aw. Oh, thank you. You make me cry.
Well,
I usually really when I was here, I help a lot of kids younger than me 4 years to really also like see their potentials in here, and it makes me really sad after a couple years that I no longer work with them anymore, and when I start this business they're not with me anymore, and I mean, I cannot blame that because lives go on. People still have to continue to achieve whatever they want in life. And I was really depressed. I'm like, I was helped so much people, and now I established this for younger people. Like I help you. I was like thinking, oh, I help you guys. Maybe I expect you guys to help me, but nobody was there anymore. And I was really give up this business plan because I had this idea around 2016, but it's the learning process for me because I just barely came back here for the second time. So I try to learn everything from like the community college here and even like figured out the way to learn and everything to even achieve my own goals, so once someone actually can see something that they trust me. If I have zero things, then no one gonna trust me, and I don't even know what's going on here. So 2020 is the year that I planned to go back there to start this business, but COVID. And then I create a scholarship for student here, for international students. And I raised around 1,500 because I was able to work here during my OBT year. And not like during that time, no one can make money. So I feel that, and then it's still draining me. And then to the point that in 2021, it's really got me depressed because now I cannot return home. And then I couldn't even like see my friends there for me to support this business anymore. And my drive, my vision, or my fires really go down. And I was like, I really sad. And then I think it's just starting get back up around like a couple months ago when I worked with my team, new one, but someone was hired them. But then now when I work with the interns that who really see my visions, and they write me these things, it just make me so happy. And actually like I wake up at 6 a.m., I go to sleep around like 2 p.m., but I still like feel really happy, because someone there for me. So it just got flashback my drive back in like 2018 or so. So for me, it's like I love to work with those younger people or people who have a similar or shared goals that we can achieve something. It's really pushed me, even though I'm already old and I get tired. I cannot, I don't have enough sleep, so I get tired. So, but the thing I'm like, oh, they still need me. So let me wake up. But yeah, I got burned out after 2020 or 2021. So, but then you guys really motivate me and really make me remembers that why I'm here doing this. So, well, thank you for that. You really emotional person. That's why I thought you are Cancer, because Cancer side is emotional. Are you?
No, I'm actually Aquarius.
Oh, okay. I actually Cancer, so
Oh.
I feel that vibe, but I was wrong.
Actually, if you see me in real life, in person, you will see that people often say that I'm very a cold person. That if because that they are strangers, and I kind of like scared of meeting new person, so I'm always have this
Poker face.
expression. Yeah. So
So
that people
that's
think that
normal.
I'm hard to get and I'm not friendly. But actually, if you are my friend or someone that I knew, it would be a totally different story.
Mhm. Yeah, I think we have a similar style then. Because back then people call me RB RB RBF face, rest bitching face. I don't talk to nobody. I talk to
Yeah.
nobody. But the thing is, that's how you protect yourself. That you don't get strangers or someone feel that, oh, you're so easy to talk to and become friends and they hurt you. So that's how you protect your feelings. But when someone earn your trust, you open to them, really be there for them. It's just how you are. And it's
Yeah.
normal. You don't have to care about it, what they're saying. Like, it's just my face. How can I fix it? You know? Well, I'm glad that I have the time to really learn more about you. Like I said, it's like if you have even like a put design work, I would love to see then someone in my team right now, it's on social media. And it's just only her. But mostly she used Canva. But then I really encourage people to also practice. But she only there for social media and she want to learn something new. So she's been doing great so far, but you have the chance to really explore different teams so you can really know what you like. Even you can enjoy support HR or marketing content. Most of the time write for people on the website, right? And then even you can do design because it's a place for you to learn. So why you have to narrow your opportunity to just stick with one thing.
Well, I don't know because that I think like this. Uh, Choose Strike is a startup, so it will need people. I think that with experience or someone who can actually help it grow. And I don't think that my skill in design is really can help your company. So I think that
Depends on
uh,
what design.
yeah,
Depends on what design are you talking about.
I like. Yes, I do some in Canvas, and I'm also learning from Photoshop and Illustrator. I really like exploring new things, so
Mm,
I'm learning a lot. I mean, I'm learning a lot. Data analyst, uh, coding, and designing. I
mm,
think that I really do like this thing that
mm,
related to computer.
mm. Then just it's like if there's someone not actually doing it, you can give it a shot. It's like for me, I don't really care about how it look. To be honest, it's about the content. It's really important of what we do. Like its website is ugly right now. I don't really care. And then especially I told my intern it's a safe place for you to practice. But then it's also need to get double check for me, right? Then I also give you some feedbacks and comments so you can adjust it, and the other people will help you to grow that skill that you have. So some places actually I'm like, oh, if you're not good at it, we not allow you to do the work. But like I said, it's like you can practice. I mean, if it's not pretty and nobody like it, then even you don't like it, then I'm not gonna post it. But if it's like everybody think it's cool and it's like should be seen in the public, then why not? You're not gonna hurt anything, and you're not gonna hurt to practice your something that you like the most. Yeah, I mean, it's just the option for you to think. I'm not forcing you to do it. Is if you don't like it, then you want to do marketing, then it's okay for that. So, but most of the time they join different like business development, so they can learn more about business. Because most of you guys have the intention to either start your own business or even like trying to figure out what you like the most. So that's why I offer you guys can learn everything from me. And even from the other people. I don't know everything, but I'm trying to learn a lot of things from different people. And then if it's like I know that and I think it's beneficial for you, then I share back. If not, I will invite someone to come back and speak. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
So that's something you can put that into the considerations. Then I forgot to mention about a time. I think you right now you're going to school full time, right?
mm, yes, just one semester.
one semester left.
Yes.
So basically it's like the time really odds here, so I gotta let you know. Um, usually it's like because US time is and also it's Pacific time. So usually I try to I'm not like have to wake up 7 a.m. every day, but I'm trying to do 7 until 9, which is like 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. your time. And then I sometimes I do start from 5 p.m. over here, which is 7 a.m. your time until noon. So and I only require people to attend it's like training or meetings for interns or the whole people in the company so we can talk about the business plan. I know sometimes we have to do meetings to plan something or I teach you guys something, then that's a certain time that you need to attend the meetings. But the rest, the schedule is really flexible. Then you can do your work anytime as long as it's met the deadline. Because for me, I do care more about like deadline oriented. I usually don't keep track like how many hours you work. I don't have time for that. And also I don't like micromanage, but I'm really like a detail oriented person. It's like if I see that you do something that even small little at and I think it might affect you in the future or with that working style, I'll let you know right away. And that's just only I aim for like professionalism, communications, and I've been also like teaching my team how to really communicate in the US style. That's just the way I refer. I don't know how people communicate there, but it's like if you receive something, you just let me know or you work on it or something that just communications and really fulfill the task on time. And I try to teach most people here whatever I learn. So whenever they come to US, they adapt faster with the working and then learning, studying abroad here. So that's what I aim for. And then just perform as a top intern, or I think it's like even you have that goal for yourself already. So just keep it up, so the other people can actually see you and follow, or just like a mirror that everybody will learn from each other. Yeah, so far that's all I want to share. And let's see. If you have any question, do not hesitate to actually email me or ask me. But are you gonna ready to start on August 1st?
Yeah.
So are you in Hanoi, right? Or Vietnam or Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City?
Yeah, I'm in Hanoi. I'm
Oh,
studying in Hanoi.
I see. Well, it was my pleasure meeting you.
It's the same. I really like talking to you. I wish that
Well,
we
we
had
will have more chance to talk to each other, so will get sick of me.
I don't think so because if you have a chance to talk with someone that have the same mind like you, I think that it would be a non-stop conversation. You were talking non-stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope that I will also like have a chance to talk with you guys more, and learn from each and every one of you, like what I need to do. But will my HR team also just started like a month ago, so they still on the training process. Even though they work with different company, 2 years, they still on the training because I have a specific way to do certain work, and I'm really a difficult person, just really specific on certain things. So hope that you forgive them if it's like they send like late email or anything that delay the process, but I'm trying to keep it up, like speed it up the process so we can start on the 1st. And then also we will send you job confirmation letter and everything you need to know before your starting day. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Thanks again for your time, and I hope to see you next week.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay.